Welcome back to the channel where we help you make the transition to Google Analytics 4. This time around, we're going to talk some of the basic steps that you want to get set up in your Google Analytics 4 account. These include excluding internal traffic, connecting GA4 to Google Ads, custom events, adding conversions, and also setting up multiple views, including a test view. Let's start at the top with enhanced measurement. And this is really just clicking a button under the admin settings. And enhanced measurement allows you to measure interactions with your content, mainly events in the Google Analytics interface, and no changes are required. When you enable these into your web data stream, your Google Analytics tags will start sending events right away. All you need to do is have your Google Analytics tags set up for the GA4. When you set up a tag, there's a different tag for GA4, and then there's also another tag for Universal Analytics. So the first thing you want to do is set up your tag for GA4. Then go in, upgrade to GA4, and then click on Enhanced Measurement, and that data will start reporting in there in about 48 hours. The next thing you want to do to make your GA4 experience better, if you have not done this in your first Universal Analytics account, you want to exclude internal traffic. So let's say you work for an organization that has 300 or 400 people, and they all work for the company and they're constantly going to the website, or maybe your browsers are set to go to the company website, and all of that traffic can skew some of your numbers. And normally what you do is you filter out the internal traffic by IP addresses. So if you have a couple of locations, you can do that. If you have some people specifically working from home or from different locations, you can exclude those IP addresses. It's just another way to keep out. And a lot of times what I'll do is create a view that only shows the IP internal traffic, so you can see how that would have skewed your different views if you'd have left that traffic in there. Third thing you want to do is connect your GA4 ads. And what you do here is go into your Google ad accounts. If you've already got an existing Google ad account, then you want to link to your GA4. If you do not have a Google Ads account and you're starting one up, as soon as you get everything set up with all of your account basics, then you want to connect to your Google Analytics 4. It's easier to do from Google Ads and connect and find your Google Analytics 4. So again, just helps you with your performance, helps you track your conversions, your return on ad spend, and your cost per acquisition, along with all of your e-commerce metrics. See how they track up against on your Google campaign spending. Custom events, these are events that you want set up that show you the value of events that you think are important for your website. A lot of times custom events can be form fills. They can be maybe a certain scroll down. If they click on a button, if they click on a video or watch a complete video, maybe you want to make that an event if they watch more than 70% of a video. So custom events are another thing that help you determine the value of your website, and it also helps you determine the value of your traffic. If you're bringing a lot of traffic to your website and they're not doing the things that you want them to do, then you want to improve the quality of your website traffic before you start bringing in more traffic to your website. Another thing you want to do is add conversions. This is what's going to determine what a conversion is, what it is worth, and it will determine the success of your campaigns and conversions in Google Ads. Conversions, you can set a value, or if it's an e-commerce website, it will take the sale price of the item and make that the value. So you can set in your own values, or maybe each, and then also can determine every time a conversion is done, if it's counts as another conversion. And you can also set up conversions to monitor that are not e-commerce conversions, like a form fill, and also if they maybe donate to a cause. Maybe you have a donate now button or something like that. You can track conversions in that way so you can see the value of your website. The other thing you want to do is create a view. and multiple views, at least one test view. So that way when you're testing out either with Google Tag Manager or Google Analytics, you can test that view before it goes live. And another reason to do this is to have some different views, maybe just for paid traffic or for organic traffic. It allows you to quick go to that view at a glance, or maybe you want to only give certain departments in your company access to certain views of your Google Analytics after you've set everything up. So creating a view can help with that. Remember, when you're in Google Analytics 4, these are the basic 6 settings that you want to do right away. There's a lot of further things you can do. A lot of this is really just one step at a time. Once you make that upgrade, then start to knock these off your checklist. And remember, Universal Analytics GA4 can live side by side until July of 2023. Have you made the switch? And also, what do you want to see next from the channel? What questions do you have on Google Analytics 4?